What's up, fam? Good to be back. Happy Monday or unhappy Monday, however you feel about it. Markets have been, I don't think this even needs to be said, a little boring. We have the Bitcoin daily behind us. You can see over the last 110 days-ish, maybe 120 now. What are we at? 115, right in the middle. Not a lot of movement, but we are seeing some very interesting signs on the greater economic or the greater market perspective. So we're going to take a look at that today. Thanks for joining us. It's great to be back. Good to be here. Just has been not so spicy, so I've been working on some other stuff. If you guys are out there and haven't hit the like button yet, let's go. What are you waiting for? Every time you hit the like button, vote in the poll, subscribe during the live, and engage with the live stream. YouTube shows it to more people. It really makes a difference. So get hype, chat in the chat. I'm going to try to juggle reading the chat and going through the good infos for you. Is this music playing? All right, there we go. Got some tunes for the AM. What's up, man? What's up, Crypto Poppy, Ryan, Mac, D-Gen, Peter? How you guys doing? Good to have you here. Let's see. Bitcoin... Not what is to be said here. What is to be said? I gotta make sure I have a new chart. Let's pull it out to the monthly. We're gonna do a quick little zoom out here on Bitcoin. Then we're gonna go into some of the news and some of why we may see perhaps a black swan on our horizon. Time will tell. Also, real quick, check out the links in the video description below. Shout out to our sponsors, Bybit and Market Cipher. And probably next time we go live, we'll have a new one. So, Bitcoin closed last month, as we've said, not really ideally. We had a nice little video I put out that still holds value. If I can find my MACD here, still holds value. We pointed out essentially on the monthly time frame, every time we've seen the MACD close a waning monthly momentum candle, we have seen some kind of rally. Now, it doesn't guarantee a new all-time high is imminent, as we did see this happen back in 2019. We had a nice 300+% rally before falling back down, seeing the same thing again in April, moving back up. So we have really just that to hold on to. If we look at total crypto market cap, we see a very clean back test of the previous all-time high as support. That also is shown if we look at, say, Bitcoin divided by M2 supply. There's many metrics that are suggesting that potentially the bottom was in June. It is absolutely too early to tell. One thing we are going to keep an eye on here is, of course, June's low. Bitcoin showing relative strength to stocks as we see further declines today on the NASDAQ opening to bloody red candles. Bitcoin relatively unfazed. We were hearing every single day, essentially, Bitcoin correlated to stocks. Stocks go down, Bitcoin goes down. Well, that doesn't seem to be holding as true. Bitcoin now kind of responding maybe more similarly to gold, but still on a technical level, the charts, they're still too different. Gold breaking down multi-year low. Bitcoin really just chilling here. Had September closed at 19.9 or above, this chart would look phenomenal. That ugly doji close, I think it's just enough really to be out of our comfort zone, to not really feel bullish, and its support didn't hold. We haven't seen too exciting price action in this month, and it's already 10 days in. We're on day 10 of October, day 10 of Q4. Let's see what that quarter looks like. Relatively as we would expect, just tiny red candle. Last quarter closed in September. Same thing, not a lot of volatility. I think that there's reason to believe we're going to see a little bit more spice in the quarter to come. So really just watching 17.5 at the moment. 19.9, of course, is a great level to reclaim for the bulls, but at this second, we don't really have much to go on. So let's take a look at what's going on in the world. So I said that Bitcoin itself and crypto as a market relatively sideways, despite seeing, I believe there was a new all-time high in open interest, which we probably should check out at some point. Let me pull that up too. First story, when we go to investing.com. NASDAQ falls as U.S. export controls weigh on China chip stocks. Funny, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. I tweeted about this. I'm bearish on GPUs, probably into next year. And the reason being, AMD and NVIDIA, whatever, GPU producers, very spoiled over 2021, despite kind of backing away from the mining industry and pretending as if they didn't know what was going on. They had their top tier buyers, people buying in bulk at top price for their GPUs. They kind of ignored it. And now into this year, not only has Ethereum moved away from proof of work mining, which essentially has made GPU mining obsolete. Now, there is still GPU mineable chains, and I support that. I think it's great. In fact, I wish Bitcoin could be a non-ASIC chain, but that's just not the reality of things. With Ethereum dropping off and kind of ditching that market, there is a huge amount of GPUs that are going to look for new homes. It's going to push pressure on the market, on the GPU market, push prices down potentially, though we do see NVIDIA and such responding by holding back their next gen series to prop prices up for their current gen. I won't get too into it, but I am bearish on them. And another reason being is right here, export controls on China. The US not only is seeing kind of this hit from GPU mining, it's also seeing, well, self-imposed. They decided they weren't going to export certain GPUs to China and other places, basically because they were being used in their weapons. That's to my knowledge. I'm not going to weigh in on the choice there. It just makes me extra bearish on specifically GPU chips, maybe not chips overall, but specifically GPUs. Let's see, what else is on the news? Putin meeting with UAE. Okay, stocks eases investors' high economic data and risk rate hike risks. So this is really what we're watching. Now what sucks is we don't have an FOMC meeting this month. What, Chirpow? What's up with that, man? Why do you do this to me? Seemingly every other month you're ghosting me now. We'll figure it out. We do have some big numbers coming out, such as what is it? We have employment numbers coming out. We have last month's notes coming out. I don't believe that's this week. We actually have 3 weeks, 2 days until the next FOMC meeting, and the market looks like in agreement here, looking for that would be 75 BPS, right? 78% chance with a 21% chance of a lower, more dovish. More dovish. I haven't ever looked at this thing. This is goofing me out. More dovish at 21%. Unlikely. The Fed would really have to have a change of heart, which I don't really think the Fed has a heart to change. They keep restating over and over again they're going to continue what they're doing until the conditions change and are more preferable or more favorable to what they're going for. I wouldn't hold hopes. However, I say this and I need to actually check myself as I say it because why? The Fed has a long track record over the last 2, maybe 3 years of literally saying the opposite of what they're doing. Inflation isn't real is essentially where it started. Okay, it's real, but it's only here for a little bit. Okay, it's here, but it's not a problem. Okay, it's a problem. Now we're going to crash economies across the world to try to fix it. There's definitely a pattern. There definitely is a pattern to what they're doing, and it does seem to be counter to what they say. BTC futures open interest. All right, so maybe I had some bad info. This does not look like... Oh, wait. That's only on Binance. This does not look like all-time highs for open interest. Though we do see open interest trending up since June's low, this means that more people are taking leveraged positions, holding leveraged positions. I would doubt it's higher than, say, November of 2021, where we see that was basically the top. Open interest topped out, got taken back down. Essentially, what we can take from this isn't exactly a direction, but we can say that traders are expecting, as open interest climbs, they're expecting a large move to come. So this is showing interest, I would say. This is also kind of spicy if you combine it with some of the trading volumes we've seen lately. There's an expectation of this market moving, I would say, in this quarter. That's my takeaway. People are taking their positions, building them up, getting ready for what's to come. The dollar. All eyes always seemingly on the dollar, right? I'm sick of talking about it. 4 days of green after another higher low. Kind of back testing or bouncing off the previous high here. And I can just sloppily place something 110. Pretty clean. Pretty clean there with the low. Higher high, higher low. If the dollar breaks back above 114, kind of like we've been expecting, and without any change without any rhetoric or tone change from the Fed or even action change, this is, in my opinion, the most probable outcome. This, the dollar continues to climb. As you guys know, we have been long awaiting our 121 target sitting right above us. I even tweeted out a while ago, brief stop at 115.5. Longer stop than I expected. Still looking for 121. That would be to match, what is it, 2000s? 2 decades ago? No. Yeah, 2 decades ago. To match June 2001. Likely to find resistance there. I don't think that there is a reason to expect kind of real resistance on the way up unless we do see some kind of pivoting from the Fed, which, guys, I haven't changed my opinion on. All the way back here, I was saying the Fed's going to have to pivot at some point. It may not even be their choice. It may be forced on them by other bodies that control monetary policy. We'll see. This is parabolic. The one thing I can say as someone who lives in the crypto realm charts, I've seen this before. I've seen this kind of rally before. This is on the weekly time frames. This is 2 years, basically 2 years of rallying. I've seen assets act this way. They all end in the same fate. Anything that climbs exponentially eventually collapses. The problem is calling when that collapse will happen is a very risky maneuver. That's why I think waiting for clarity from the Fed or something, perhaps a topic of today, a black swan event. That would be probably very hard to predict, but a black swan event may knock this out. We'll see what happens. If, say, Congress decides, hey, we have midterms coming up, we want the economy to look good, which is a common practice, they may sign into existence a bunch of money, send the Dixie falling, start up quantitative easing again. We'll see what time has in store. Definitely have my alerts set for that 114-ish range where we saw our high in September. On the monthly, the dollar has not reclaimed the previous high, but virtually every month before this, we've also seen some bottom wicks. So the dollar not really out of pace yet from where it was. It is a pretty steady climb. See that monthly. Still in potential danger of bearish divergence on its highs, as we see on RSI here, but not there yet. We need to see a significant reversal. The next 21 days, I wish I knew what was going to happen. But what I can say is likely to be spicy. Likely to see some mix-ups in this market. That finally brings us to NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. Other stocks not quite following exactly the same, at least pre-stream. My nose is bothering me. Pre-stream, we didn't see it. Let me pull up SP 500. What is this? This is a weird old chart. I love when, do you guys ever have that? You open up an old chart and you're like, what the hell? What was I thinking? S&P 500 broke its June low last week. It has not followed suit with NASDAQ. God, this is ugly. There we go. This is so ugly. Has not followed suit over here, but that could change today. Actually, I'm going to set an alert. 3,584 sounds good. With NASDAQ dropping, would not be surprising to see downside action on S&P 500 today. Dow Jones Industrial, same setup as S&P 500. It had broken its June low, actually more dramatically. Let me pull this up. More dramatically last week, kind of a dead cat bounce. It looks like maybe a gap fill. It's got to hold its low, but with NASDAQ breaking it, with really no weakness from the Fed yet, I think it's unlikely that stocks magically find a bounce here. We'll see. That's the relative strength we were talking about with Bitcoin earlier in the episode. Continuing to break lows. Indices continuing to put in lower lows with lower highs. Bitcoin holding on to its low. Just barely. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It would, in my opinion, be the ultimate FU, and I think it would wreck the most people, cause the most pain to see a retracement. I still think this is in the cards. When it happens, I don't know. But holding that low in June, trapping out over 115 days of traders, 115 days of people panic selling, trading, etc., just to get them back in at a higher price, and that would be the ultimate pain setup to dump lower. Time will tell. Time will tell. I think I might do a little low time frame. Let me see. If you guys haven't seen those shorts that our editor's been making, you're missing out. You really want to. Really want to make sure you see them. They're so solid. Their playlist is pinned to the top of the chat. Let me see who's here. They want to make sure you see them. Whoa. Whoa. Echo. What's up, Shadow? Big rollover. I can see that. How you doing, Shadow? Good to see you. I don't know if you... We used to have a guy named Shadow Systems Limited around here all the time. I don't know where he went. What's up, Robert? Good to see you, brother. Michael M. Hype as always. Did you all see the YouTube with Raw Paul? I did. That was the day that I was kind of randomly invited up onto Crypto Banter, and he was on later that night, and I was like, yo, you're getting wild. I was asking questions, but he didn't see them. Not very bulls. Fair enough. Weekly bullish divergence, Jordan Weaver. Let me see. Let's look at our RSI. RSI is, in my opinion, the easiest to spot divergence with. Just because it's clean. Why do they use the purple on purple? It's just so silly. All right, our lows are coming up. Highs are coming down. Weekly bullish divergence. I can see it here. Let me make it bigger. Let's see, from like here, see our lows coming down. Your computer's being weird. And technically our RSI lows coming up. That's bullish divergence. Doesn't have bearish divergence on the highs. That's a positive sign. Honestly, what I'd be looking for, though, if I was looking for like bullish divergence on the weekly to play, is I would be looking for some kind of drop that doesn't break June's low, that brings RSI down lower. You get that nice hidden bullish divergence. You hold your low. It's the ultimate FU scenario. People think the big drop's coming. It doesn't come. They get caught out again. And then you see some kind of dead cat bounce. But I do see what you're saying right here. Our lows are coming up on RSI. Our high price lows are coming down. That is bullish divergence. I think a lower low in RSI with a higher low in price is what I'd be kind of scoping or waiting for. 290 viewing. Kind of a quiet day. Maybe I'm the only one sensing the spice. That's all right. If you guys are out there, please smash the like and subscribe button. Buttons. Hit them both. Double kill them. The more you do that, the more people YouTube will show the stream to. We only have 300 viewing, but we only have 132 likes. If we get that up to like 200, you guys are chatting, I bet we'll have 500 people here within 20 minutes probably. We'll see. That's right, Robert. CD, thank you, brother. Let me pop this chat out. What are you guys looking at today? So I went through kind of what I'm just keeping my eye on. At the moment for Bitcoin, it's really just, hey, you have a low. That low has been in for, at this point, almost an absurd amount of time. It hasn't broken. It's reflective on other charts like total. What is going on with this? What is this BS? Why do we only have like a day of history here? What is this? I'm so confused now. What the actual F? Is this my computer being goofy, or did they delete? There we go. Okay. I guess it needed to be on the weekly for no reason. This is really where my hopium is. This is really it. We have the previous all-time high. You back tested it as support, and it's been 100-something days trading above. It doesn't mean it can't nuke down, but this is that's some fresh hopium. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. If total loses that low at 761 billion, the market, in my opinion, gets much more bearish very quickly. UFO Nut, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nightshade, you're shorting Monero. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not in right now. I'm kind of like staying away from any trade. I think I have the tiniest long open. Like when I say tiny, it's like 25 contracts or something stupidly small, just because I'm bored. Is there anything moving? I wish I could just delete USTC. I don't want to see this. I don't care. No one, in my opinion, no one should touch this. This is such a bad trade. I don't care if it's up 36% in a day. It's down 96% from the dollar it's supposed to be pegged to. Pass. Hard pass. Makers up, leading the market. 6%. Interesting. Maybe we'll take a look at that. Miss Teen Crypto. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. How you doing, darling? I like your new zesty show. The Zest. I tuned in. And I'll be honest. I scheduled this for 12:30 because I didn't want to do it right. I didn't want to do it right on top here. That's the reason it was 12:30 instead of 12. Good to see you, though. Thanks for jumping in here. What's up, Alton Henderson? This will be the bottom. Alton, did you change your name? I do not remember giving a wrench to Alton Henderson. Random. That's okay. Ian Mackey, anything apart from miraculous CPI print you think will test the June lows? Is there anything more bullish that would prevent that? Honestly, no. Miraculous print, I don't have high hopes for, especially with unemployment coming in. Unemployment numbers, or what was it? Initial jobless claims. Where's my economic calendar? I need my economic calendar. I can't do anything without it. Why can I not find it? Economic calendar. Here we go. I love this site. Does not pay me. I don't make any money from it, but I do like the way investing.com presents news, and specifically market news and events. It's a useful tool. Budding. Long dot Shep. Long into anything right now is a little dangerous. I can take a look at dot. Let me look at this economic calendar. So Wednesday, 2 days from now, we have PPI forecasted at 0.2. Previous was -1. Yeah, short-term energy outlook. That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe we should dive into that. Energy outlook. Ooh, and Fed meetings in this minutes in the same day. Nice. Wednesday going to be spicy. Energy, as I've been saying, future. Everything is looking at energy. Every industry is looking at energy. Bitcoin is just wedging itself right in there. Wedging itself into the future, pushing, in my opinion, driving energy forward. Thursday, core CPI, here we go. This is the stuff that gets markets spicy. Initial jobless claims, crude oil inventories, Thursday the 13th. We should stream that day. That's going to be spicy. 14th, core retail sales, and month over month. There's some big numbers this week. I guess the spicy sense, not based on nothing. Is NASDAQ still just dropping? What is it? What is this ugliness? It's not really dropping with conviction, though. This is bleeding. Bleedy bleed. VIX. This is the one chart I missed. VIX setting up, in my opinion, for a big run. What was it? William, he had to run. He was here in the pre-stream. William saying that there was $1 million position or something taken out for 151 on the VIX. That is a big, ballsy call. That's a ballsy call. I think that might even be a little high. But what we see on the VIX, volatility, this is just a measure of like stocks volatility, which for the first time, I believe, surpassed that of Bitcoin ever. What we see in 2020, so the last 2 years, volatility never really returned to that baseline of about 11. We can only see a few years here. If I go into the weekly, it'll be more evident. Historically, the VIX likes to chill around this 11 mark. This is like from 1990. We do see little spikes. Let's see, October 2008. Maybe it's not that crazy actually. 2008, we saw the VIX all the way up to 100, and March 2020, the pandemic COVID crash, sending the VIX soaring again. These are essentially the black swans. This is like the black swan indicator, the VIX. You can actually trade the VIX, which is probably not healthy for economy, but whatever. People use it as a hedge because typically when VIX spikes, we see things dump. The volatility to the downside, historically stronger, I guess, than to the upside with more consistent growth. But this is what catches my eye is for 2 years, the VIX has not returned to that 11 mark. To me, that suggests essentially this was never resolved. March 2020 was never resolved. And that actually makes sense if we kind of perceive the market through a more macro lens. 2020 was never resolved. We didn't fix the problems. The crash itself and the pandemic shock to economies, none of that was fixed. If anything, it was like maybe exacerbated by kind of supply and demand mechanics. Nothing was fixed. We lost workers globally. We lost production globally. Supply chains only weakened. Nothing has really been fixed, and I think that is visible right here on the VIX. We never returned to that baseline. So there's some big bets on, this not necessarily today, but big bets on VIX spiking. So people are looking or hedging at least against a black swan. I think that for an institutional investor makes a lot of sense. It just feels like black swan time, doesn't it? Does anyone else feel that way? Just black swan o'clock? I do. I do. Happy zesty Monday. Smash the like button. That's right, guys. Let's get 420 likes. I'll give away some memberships. We can get spicy. Make sure you're subscribed so you can be eligible. 43% of us are thinking bloody red for this week. 32% Crabtown. Effects CPI Wednesday the 13th or Thursday the 13th is going to be hella spicy. That I know. Hopefully spicy in a good way, but it has not been. It's not been that way lately, has it? Let's see if we can find any low time frame. I haven't really done much low time frame on Bitcoin because it's been so sideways. I really just don't think taking a position is the right move yet. I think you want to wait. But let's see if any of that's changed. Let's see. Let's peek into our charts. 4 hour breaking low. Not ideal. Not ideal. Breaking low. Breaking bad. 2 minutes left. Cycle. 2 minutes left to wrap up this hourly. Looks like it is below the trend. Not great. Let's take a look at Market Cipher. Shout out to Market Cipher. I love this tool. It makes things easy. Hourly, pretty bloody, but we do see money flow is showing a little bit of weakness down on the one. We had a nice dumping of money. It pulled back, and we haven't exceeded that low, so that can show a little bit of exhaustion on the sell side on a short time frame. But let's see what's going on here. Bulls unable to take any kind of control on the 15-minute. Woof. 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 Not true. On the hourly, we had a lower high in money flow, 15 minutes showing us a lower low here, which maybe invalidates, at least for the short term, what the hourly was maybe suggesting. Same thing on the 5. These low time frames do not look good. They look ugly. Wow. 1 minute I don't really pay attention to, but almost the same thing. I actually want RSI here. Are we building bullish divergence on these lows? Not on the 1 minute. Okay, we're seeing some hints of it on the 5. We have some of it on the 15. Why do you always... Why purple on purple? There we go. There we go. On the 15, geez. We might have a bloody day. 2 hours showing no signs of chill. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead, kind of toss out that 1 hour reading, looking at everything else. We have 5, 15, 30, 2 hour, 3 hour, all breaking those money flow lows. So the 1 hour, I'm not going to actually put any confidence on that reading now. 3 hours not showing us any signs of chill. Same with the 4, just straight down. Wow. Send it. Send it. RSI on the 4 hour is tapping oversold. Prices kind of still up there though, so we can be setting up for some bullish divergence, but that is still in the future. What's up, Vanessa? Good to see you, darling. I saw you here earlier. I appreciate you. Good to have you. Matthew Miller, what's up, man? If I interviewed Harmonic Trader, Scott Carney. I don't know who that is. Who dat? New channel, who dat? I don't know. I'm down to interview or collab. Would I interview him or collaborate with him? Actually, speaking of collaborations, for all of you that are here, you get the sneak peek. Tomorrow, I think probably 1 p.m. Tomorrow, I will have the legendary Kevin Svensson. We'll be doing a little video tomorrow, just talking markets, talking crypto. I haven't had him on. We haven't collaborated yet. And I said, I think it's time, bro. I think it's time. Let me find him on. Let me find his socials. Kevin Svensson on Twitter. Go ahead and follow him. He's got 115,000. Dodge that. 115,000 subscribers on Twitter. Dude's very intelligent, very talented analyst in my opinion, and we'll see what he has to say. We've chatted before, like in Discord chat, but we haven't had like a live thing. There he is on YouTube. Go ahead and follow him. Shout out to him. We'll see him soon. Let's see, has he been doing videos? 6 days ago. Haha, I'm not the only one. Thank you, Kevin, for making me feel better. I'm not the only one who's like, man, these last days have sucked for making stuff. He hasn't made a video in 6 days. Right on. Right on. All right, where's this chat? 220 likes. Those are rookie numbers, guys. Those are rookie numbers. We can do better. We need to get 420. 420 or bust. How's this daily? Oh man, I do not want further downside on the daily here. That money flow is in danger. In danger. This is ugly. It's still ugly. It really hasn't gotten any less ugly. DGen 100. Indeed, rookie numbers. That's right, DGen. Shout out to you, my friend. Peter, you'll give extra likes if you could. Well, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate you. That guy said 400k BTC in 2019. Well, you know what, guys? I'm not going to hide it. I don't hide it when I'm wrong. I absolutely had way higher expectations for this run. My number... So this was back before 20k was broken for the second time. So it was like 2018, 2019. For this cycle, I was looking for, what, 300 something K? Because that's what fit the previous cycles. I was wrong. Or at least at the moment. I mean, maybe we see Bitcoin rip up and I'm right. After I've admitted I'm wrong, who knows? Dang, that 200 daily is still way, way up there. 27k. These moving averages, not super confidence building. Don't love them. Don't love them. Yeah, you can't judge people. You can't judge people for their calls in the past. This cycle has been very different. Very, very different. Are you gonna roll over? What are you doing, Bitcoin? Break the low or roll over, man. This does look like it wants to bounce a little bit. Slightly lower low. No follow through. It's just playing with this trend. Lucky Thoughts, what's up, brother? What time tomorrow? It should be like 1 p.m. East, about the same time that we're on live today. He's with Mitch Ray. Ah, dude, Mitch Ray, talented guy. We do stuff very differently. I think we're different personalities, different analysts, but he's super talented. I got nothing but respect. He was an inspiration for me. Fun fact. Inspiration for me to take that leap into streaming analysis and such. Crypto Poppy, that purple on purple grinds your gears. Yeah, dude, what the hell? Why is that the default? S&P 500 on the 200 week, NASDAQ both below it. Not pumpy. Interesting. Actually, I did not pay attention to that. Maybe to my own detriment. I watched 200 weekly on Bitcoin. I haven't been watching it on stocks. I should. 240. We're getting up there slowly. We'll get to 420. You enjoy his TA different yeah, exactly, Nick. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. When Frankie Candles, I was just on Frankie Candles like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I was on his channel though. Back catalog. Do it. Head and shoulders pattern on market cipher momentum waves. You know what? It's something I've noticed. I wonder where you're viewing it. It's something I've noticed, and I just haven't seen enough examples. I haven't seen enough examples to really draw a conclusion. I wonder where you're seeing it. This was a weird looking head and shoulders, kind of. Is this real life? Are we just stuck here forever now? I don't know. Crypto. Actually, funny story. I just clicked my own link. Funny story. I just talked to Carl the Moon. He messaged me about something, and he has somebody he wants me to collaborate with, or he said you should collaborate with them, and I was like, all right. They got a tinier channel, doing analysis, so see if I can make some time. Make some time for him. Oh my goodness, I clicked stuff in that. Now everything's going nuts. See, look, we have 380 viewing, and we have 250 likes. We like added 100 likes and we added 100 viewers. Has anyone even subscribed? I haven't seen this subscription. Oh, Shep Jones, dude, I'm an asshole. My bad. Shep wanted to look at Dot. I'll pull up Dot for you. Long on Dot. Where is Dot at? It has not alerted me of any. This is a very old chart. As soon as I pulled it up. Let's see how our Dot trades are going. Oh, did we get stopped out? Did Dot just dickler us? Oh. Well. It looks like it stopped out the previous one. New one's still in. Actually, Shep, not as terrible as I would have thought. I was like, man, long anything's terrible at the moment. But if you're still here, brother, I'm proud of you. Actually, I'm proud of you. Proud to see our community members looking to go long on a red day. That makes me proud. Brings a little tear to my eye. We are at the major support. The reason I like this trade, right? This has been up for a long time. This isn't new. The chart on the macro for DOT looks like it wants to break down and test 420. Maybe a little biased just because of that number. It does. As a flat bottom, it has its highs, descending highs. I'm not seeing really any bullish follow through. But what I like about it isn't necessarily that I think it's going to go up, though we've seen it happen before, is that you can limit the downside risk on a trade like this very effectively. Extremely effectively. You can have a very tight stop loss. Now, none of this is financial advice. Please don't just copy my trades. Do your own research, look into it. You need to take the trade that's right for you, not just something I throw up. But I don't hate it because the stop loss can be so tight. You really don't need to look for that much upside. I think a target of like $8 is possible, is reasonable. It just follows with this kind of lame bouncing, right? Maybe you do eventually break to the downside, but I could definitely see some kind of upside, lower high price action before then. And if not, you have a very tight stop and you're not really too much in the hole for taking that trade. So actually shout out to Shep, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I almost expected DOT, honestly, I expected DOT to have like a big green candle today because most of the time when people say, should I long something, it's green. And my answer is always no. We don't long into pumps, man. We don't long into pumps. We long into support, short into resistance, and we take our lashings, take our lashings when we get them. 100 air, sneaky bastard. I snuck on banter. I did. I was in bed Friday. I was in bed. I should pull it up. I was in bed and I was like, oh, crypto banter's on. Because I see that they are we share viewers in analytics. It'll show you what channels you share viewers with. And they've always been number 3 or 4, but I've never really heard that much about them, never collaborated with them. And so I was like, I'll see what they're doing live. And they had Raul Paul and Mark, who else was on, Ran. It was a good cast and they were just chatting intelligent market stuff. And I was like, whoa, crypto banter hype. This is a good chat. And they were, the guy Rand was like, oh, Tom Crown's in the chat. Let's get him up here. I was not prepared. Not prepared at all. Where is that video? Was not prepared. I jumped out of bed, threw my headphones on, and kind of sleepily logged in. I was surprised, but very honored. I was honored. Honestly, the big honor was just being I don't know, he knew who I was, right? Here he is. There I am. There I am on Crypto Banter. Check that out. You see it? No, you can't. Why am I in there we go. Here I am with Raul Paul, Mark, Yusko, Joey Krug, who I didn't actually know him, but he seemed like a very smart guy. hadn't heard of him before. And of course Ran. Look at me. I'm up there with Raul Paul. I was nervous. Actually, I was sleepy. I wasn't nervous. Good reminder though. Thanks, man. Hassan Zine taking the scribe Ginity. We're in 40 minutes into it. The first person to subscribe. What is happening today? What is happening? Why is that the first person to subscribe? If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, why? Join our fam. Jump in the Discord. Make sure you have notifications enabled. We're live here. I know we haven't been a lot. We haven't been lately because the market's been so chillin', but something tells me this week is going to be spicy. So we're probably going to be live more. Maker is kind of leading the market today, has the biggest 24-hour gain. Hey, Popey. My dog's sleeping. It's trying to snuggle up. It's cold here. Maker looking good. This is a lot of old stuff. Let's get rid of a lot of these old extensions. Here's what I like about Maker. All the way back in 2021, we were looking at the swing low. We can see because we still have this fib extension tool set here to the swing high, and Maker kind of dicked around. I'm sure someone asked, should I long Maker? And I'm sure my answer was, honestly, if we look at that 618 retracement from our low to our high, it lines up super duper well with the previous consolidation, right above that previous consolidation. So not just a golden pocket retrace, but also directly back to previous resistance as support. Maker does look very good here. That doesn't mean that I would take a long. Honestly, I would be looking lower, because now you're kind of taking that long right back at the top, right back at at where that support starts. I would be much more interested down here at the 700 to maybe 800 range, looking for a play off of maybe an inverse head and shoulders type thing. We could see that play out. Totally possible. I wouldn't want to jump into this. That's my thoughts. I wouldn't want to jump in, despite a very strong looking bottom here and a very solid rally. Wow, this has been going on for days. That makes me actually interested. 17 days. Maker has basically only gone up. Yet, we really haven't heard much hype around it. Interesting. 17 days. I mean, with the exception of what, 3 days, it basically closed neutral. And today. Daily, man. Reacting to that support, 976. I think the trade is still down here. This is where I would be looking. Taking it right here, sure, you could, it could work out. You could get lucky. The problem is, you already see some resistance here with that daily close yesterday. There is always a possibility, it runs through resistance, yes, but if we're going to be playing the big boy game of trading, professional trading, we're looking for probabilistic edges. We're not looking for it could happen. Yeah, like that, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. We're not looking to take FOMO plays. At least that is my motto. Maker does look solid, though. I'm kind of confused as to why it's doing this. I guess it did break a new low, kind of separated from the rest of the market. I wonder if we're dropping frames, because TradingView just froze. Let's see. No, we're not dropping frames. The new GPU really did help. Shout out to whoever suggested that. I guess it just doesn't want to load Market Cipher B for me. That's weird. I don't know if that's ever happened. Maybe I have too many charts open. Let's close some. Close fix. Okay. Yeah, it's just risky. It's just risky. I would be waiting for lower, maybe something like this to finish it off. Not financial advice. Something like that. Do we have a problem? I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but Mickey Mouse just asked, do we have a problem? I'd be looking for something like this. That looks good. What I like about this too is that it creates that like nice, confusing multiple, I can't draw lines today, multiple diagonal, very doubtable. I like it. Maker, good stuff. Good stuff. Here we go. Has anything changed? Not really. Not really. 15-minute looks bad. There we go. We closed it. We closed the 15. Are we looking for further downside? Ooh, probably. $19K. How boring would that be? Very, very boring. I'm sick of these numbers, man. I'm sick of them. 19,000. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of 9,000. 9,000 was the most trolly freaking value, because every time Bitcoin hit 9,000, people would post Dragon Ball Z memes on like just everywhere. It's over 9,000, right? And then immediately would sell off. And it took, I don't even know how many times. It took so many freaking times to finally break it again. It was obnoxious. Kind of reminding me of that vibe now. Let's see. 19.9. This is just like the major level of everything in Bitcoin. A little graphic Mickey Mouse in the morning. All right. Hopefully you guys can't even hear the music. It's mostly for me, just to not be talking in silence. I don't really have an edge here. It just looks like down. Just looks like it wants to go down. Hopefully that means it's going up. What's up, Tom G? You want Paris Hilton? You want what Paris Hilton wants? Okay. I think she likes 1111. Dixie and chill. You can go down. You can go down to lower time frames on the DXY. Is anything happening here? Did break through 618, not bad. That's some weird RSI, man. Kind of bullish. I mean, that'd be bearish divergence technically, but there's a different way I look at RSI as well that isn't just divergence. One sec. Still have bearish divergence on the day, but you also picked up bullish divergence on the day here, so you have a little confliction, little conflicting signals. Your lows came up, your RSI came down. You have bearish divergence on your highs, bullish divergence on your lows. Of course, if only life was always so confusing, right? God, I'm having clicking problems today. Got a strong 4-hour close. If you get a lower high, this is maybe the question. Maybe this is what we need to watch. If you get a lower high on the dollar, things can mix up very quickly. I don't think that that's likely, as I said earlier. I don't think that's likely until we have some kind of Fed pivoting, or at least some catalyst. But if you get a lower high, you all of a sudden can look really bearish. You fail the high, you break your low, you finally have a lower low, you test it as resistance, and you shoot down. That would be amazing. We don't have really enough rhyme or reason to go off of it yet, in my opinion. But that would be quite the setup. That would be quite the setup. I don't think people would see that coming. I think most eyes on the dollar are seeing the same thing, which is, well, we have another higher low, time to go long, right? We've seen higher lows, time to go long. Higher lows, time to go long. It would be, even if it's going to resume the uptrend, that would be pretty brutal. To get a lower high, break it, maybe do something like this, catch a low, move back up. And then it eventually would look kind of similar to the way it was. Fractalish. Dixie and chill. Is it going to be bullish on the small time frames? I wonder. Do we really? Just Hassan Zine. I feel like it's broken again. Someone test this. Someone who isn't subscribed, can you subscribe right now? See if it pops up. I find it hard to believe we've been live 50 minutes with 400 people watching, and we only had one new subscriber. Even if it was just a bot. Chris, you didn't get a notification? Because, I don't know. Because YouTube sometimes doesn't show our content to you guys. That's why it's very important to follow me on Twitter and be in the Discord. By the way, jump in the Discord. Coffee and crypto. Is that the real coffee and crypto? I'm going to ask you in chat as if like somehow... It is the real coffee and crypto. Let's give you a wrench, my friend. If you unsub and resub, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't play it usually. Coffee and crypto. I was on with Tim not too long ago. Great channel. If you guys remember Crypto Jeb, hope he's doing great. Hope he's doing well. They're his Padawans. No, I'm just kidding. Good dudes over there. How you doing? I assume that's Tim. I don't know if it is Tim. How you doing, bro? Let's see. Not the bullishness I would have thought. Momentum is peaking. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see. There it is. Dollar looking crazy bullish on that hour. So maybe not specifically on this hourly candle, but this overall trend actually looks beastly on the hourly, according to Market Cipher. That money flow rocketing up. Our VWAP is showing nothing but weaker downside. It is showing weakening upside actually as well, but momentum is remaining positive with money flow breaking highs. Kind of the opposite of what Bitcoin looks like right now. BG Shrooms. Right on. Shout out to Shrooms. What? I mean, I'll shout out to Shrooms. I don't know. I hope he's doing well. T-Shroom. Oh, there it is. T-Shroom. Okay. I was like, what? I was very confused. Good to have you here, brother. 420 Bud Monster. I do appreciate the effort, but unsubbing and resubbing won't do it. It has to be like a new one. You only just subbed and was thrilled to get your first notification today. Hello from London. Sunshine Girl, good to have you. Welcome. Welcome, Sunshine Girl. What is it about those Web3 girls? I don't know. How you doing, Alchemist? Good to see you, brother. D's 2.0. How you doing? Drew Z. I thought it was going to be spicier today. NASDAQ, catching a little bounce. That's probably why it's not as spicy. A little dead cat bouncy. All right, a little broadening downside action. This is probably what I'd look for. NASDAQ. Something like that. Maybe come back up, gap fill. Love Jeet. How you doing, Love Jeet? Good to see you, brother. How's it going, Ricardo? How's it going? Things are good. Things are good, I think, right? It's getting cold here. I'll be in Vegas in like 2 weeks, right? Let's see, 1 week. Ooh, damn, a week and a half. I gotta start getting ready. I'll be in Vegas in a week and a half. It'll be beautiful there. You're gonna have a good time. NASDAQ to 8K. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta break through that 10K, but... yeah. 10K seems all but like guaranteed for the NASDAQ. Not necessarily today, but it seems all but guaranteed. Like, let me get rid of this. Back to the pre-COVID March 2020 levels. If it holds there, I think we have a pretty soft landing, but I'm not really convinced that soft landing is in the cards. If we lose 10K, what are we looking at? Probably down here at our trend. 7. Low 7s, perhaps. Let's get rid of this. It is interesting. There's a few things interesting here. Is the low we're at right now is our measured move. It's our measured move from March 13,000 to 15,000. We broke 13,000. We made the measured move. 10,755. This is kind of spicy down here. Now I don't usually look at like 4.618 extensions, right? But it just so happens to be on the chart, and it just so happens to line up perfectly with that support all the way back from like 2016 at 4,800. This would be real hard landing, real brutal, like prolonged bear market for stocks. Boom. That'd be the hard landing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Lots of bots. No shout outs to the bots. Get out of here, chat. 69 bot, whatever. Why are there so many? It's weird. Lee Auto 15 minutes is an interesting chart. What's that? Got the invitation a little late. What's up, Benny? Benny Moritas. We're chilling. Bitcoin's looking bearish. It's looking weak. Looking weak. I would love for it to surprise me. Don't know if that's gonna happen today. Don't know about that. Don't feel very confident in that. I might look to close long, maybe look a little short here. We'll see. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Basically the hour and what the 4 hour, not the 4 hour. So the hourly closed down below our trend, but on the daily, that same trend is still being respected. So I would actually say it hasn't broken quite yet, but kind of movement below here likely to lead to more downside price action. 19,000. Price action is so tight, it's just like hard. It's hard to do anything. I'm not trading this really. I'm not trading this with any like significance. Maybe just like a boredom play here or there, which I shouldn't do. Just chilling, David Svetlik. I'm chilling too, brother. T-Shroom, there we go. T-Shroom proving that it does work. I didn't hear the alert. Let me play it again. They gonna play? Why is it not working? My computer's being real weird. There we go. T-Shroom. It works. So we really have only had 2 new people subscribe. That's okay. We got 400 viewing. We have 345 likes, guys. We got to get 420 likes. Come on. We could do that right now. We could do that right now with your help. Take your finger, put it over the mouse or over the phone screen. Click the thumbs up. And subscribe. We get to 420. We'll give out some memberships. What is up? Brykaz. Pittsburgh in the house. What's up, Pittsburgh? Abernest. How you doing, brother? Matthew. Scalp play. Yeah, we'll take a look at Ethereum. I haven't looked at Ethereum yet. We'll take a look at it. You're an adult. Good. Adults only. Ethereum BTC following our doodle as if it's canon. Look at this. Following our doodle. That if it follows our doodle though, it is suggesting further upside in the BTC pair at some point. Our call for ETH to backtest previous resistance. It happened. Nothing else has happened yet. Money flow just peeking over to negative. Daily time frame not looking super hot. Let's see. You're looking scalping. What can we scalp? You can see I drew this arrow. This arrow was my price prediction, and so far it's held true. It's just traded sideways. Just sideways. So the hourly looked good on Bitcoin, and it did on Ethereum. It actually looks a little maybe better on Ethereum. Nope. You get that money flow dumping on the higher time frames. Wow. Brutal, man. Probably look for a short. Probably look for a short. Let's see. Oh, wait. I want to turn this off minutes, not hours. There we go. Okay. These markets are just so, it's so tight. Like, what are you going to do? If you take a position right now short, I think that'd be stupid. You have to look for a bounce, but we're not getting them. We just haven't seen them. I could do 13.5. 13.5. What would we do? Something like here. It's just not going to be very scalpy. Something like that. Could see that. Take profit at 1280. There, dude, if you're trying to scalp right now, more power to you. I wish you the best, but this is like my least favorite type of trading. Super low volatility, super range bound. It's hard to get setups, and if you catch them, if you do catch a setup, then you got to worry that you've just entered the wrong side of the breakout, like of the greater move. Why can't I select this high? Screw you. My computer's being real weird today. I don't know what's happening. It's probably because we don't have enough likes. Smash the likes. What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? You're here and you're not liking it. It's just not even worth it. It's not even worth it. What the actual F? Why? What is going on today in my life? My life is falling apart. I can't select this wick. There we go. Sorry, my OCD just went wild. I was like, nope, you're not leaving until you get that. I mean, this is what I would look for. I definitely wouldn't want to take a short right now, like at this price. I guess you could play it the other direction. You could go for a long if you're looking for like a scalp. Not financial advice. Make your own choices. Are you ready? Could do something like this. I could see this playing. Actually, if we take a little farther upside, so if we really depend on that 1350, we can actually make this stop pretty healthy. I could see something like that. Not financial advice. Make your own choices. I'm just showing you how I see charts, how I interpret charts. You need to learn to make your own decisions. Hopefully my ramblings help you. Just to see, this is how I learned, so that's why I do it. This might be how I'd play Ethereum. I don't like this trade. I'd be much more likely to try to take this in the patient side up here. I don't like it. But since you forced me, I did it. Jamal, people de-risking on the CPI read, absolutely. That's what we started with, basically. They'll buy back at the same price. CPI is higher. They made it out before the drop. Well, we're seeing, I have a hunch VIX is going to be making some moves here. So I'm probably on the same page as you. Dallin-san. Dallin renewing his membership 28 months running. Happy birthday. You're poor from buying Pokemon and Nikes. But you're rich in Pokemon and Nikes, brother. I love you, Dallin. Dallin, has it really been that long? 28 months? And that's just like with memberships. Like, we didn't always have memberships. We were streaming before they existed on YouTube. That's wild, bro. I wonder if yours is the I don't know if yours is the longest running. I'm actually going to look here quick. See your members. Total time as a member. Actually, there's only 2 people who've had their membership longer than you, Dallin. That's Sharknado at number 1. Shout out Sharknado. 32 months. And always high grade. Haven't seen him in a long time. But 31 months at number 2. Wild. I love all of you guys. You guys rock. Y'all rock. Wow, those like 2 subscribers. That might be real because I'm looking at the real-time subscriber count. And it's barely moved during this live stream. That's okay. We're probably shadow banned. Like this stream's probably not showing up. We don't have like as many viewers as we usually do. That's all right. We got the best ones right here. You guys rock. Did we get 420 Did we get 420 likes yet? Did we? It looks like we did we? Ooh. Sam DeKilla. Welcome, bro. Good to have you, my friend. Sam DeKilla. We have 410 likes. Guys, start spamming in the chat. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you can't win. There it is, 420. Let's play our anthem. Let's hype it up. Get hype. Engage with the stream. YouTube says it favors people who engage in the live stream. YouTube chooses who gets these memberships. I don't. They're random, but it is weighted towards people who interact. We're going to play our jam. Watch your speakers. That's loud. And we keep our 420 license for another day, fam. Well done. Pat yourselves on the back. We only even have 420 viewing. That's how absurd. That's how awesome we are. We did earlier. We had 410 viewing. We did it. Get the memberships. I'm paying YouTube. I get like, what is it? YouTube takes 30%. So basically when I give these out, I just lose, I guess, less than other people, but I don't know. I just like doing it. I think it's fun. I think people enjoy it. When the bull market is back in full swing, guys, and we have like 4,000 viewing, I'm going to do like the 50 membership gift thing. Not right now. It's bear market times. 5 memberships is all we can afford. But I promise, once the hype's back and we have like a huge viewing, we're going to do like 50 membership giveaways. That'll be so fucking hype. All right, here we go. Make sure your likes are in. Make sure you're subscribed. Notifications on. Chat it up. Spam it up in the chat. They're going out. YouTube's going to pick them. It's going to pick them. I hope it's you. I hope you win. Hulk hands. Ooh, lucky thoughts. My man. Ryan Mack. Let's go. Peter. I'm glad it's you, brother. I'm glad it's you. Me. It still has 2 more to go. I don't know who. FOMO Sapien. Best name. You're ready. Robert. Congrats, Lucky Thoughts, my man. You deserve it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here day in, day out. We've got Mayan 47, Ryan Mac, Robert, Peter Prevost. Great names. Great fams. Couldn't be more well-deserved. Except for all the other people who deserve it more that didn't get it. You guys will get it next time. You'll get it next time. What's up, David? You are here. What's up and run? NB, Bad Baptist. Justin Rudy. Justin Rudy, you've been coming in our live streams for years, my friend. It's good to have you. I wish I could just give everyone the memberships. I wish I could just give them out for free. Then I would gift mad more. But 420, 450. Now the likes are just sailing off into the sunset. We surpassed 420. We've achieved all that humans can expect to achieve in a day. We got our 420 license. What do you guys want to look at? What do you want to see? What's up, Gold Dragon? Third time's the charm, baby. That's right. Gabriel, how you doing, bro? Chatbots, 69 chatbots. Get out of here. Nice. Oh no, Y2K on the sniper with that. Rave in the house. Let's rave. Rave Song Records. Rave Song Records. Haroon. What's up, Haroon? XRPs. Okay. XR, please. That's it. Just future. Future. If anybody wants me to look at XRP in the future, you got just say XR, please. And I'll be like, yeah. I opened the wrong one. XR, please. XR, please. Not much has changed on this chart. Ryan Mack. Third time. Might as well pay your dues. Thanks for TA. Brother, just being here. You guys, you know, there's some torn feelings, I'm sure, in our community about having Bybit. Shout out to Bybit. Market Cipher as sponsors. I'm sure there's controversy. I'm sure people don't approve of it. But guess what? Guess what? The reason it's so awesome is you guys don't need to buy anything from me. You don't need to give me your money. Like, it truly makes the channel less biased. Don't you think? XRPness. There's another way to recommend it. We also have a new sponsor coming on. I'm not gonna call them a sponsor yet because we haven't gotten the paycheck. It's coming. I think I signed it. I signed it, but I think they need me to like re-sign. There's another exchange that checks out through the vetting. You can check them out. Put their link in the description, or they're in the description. But I'll put it in the chat. But because they support the stream, all I can ask from you guys, just watch, tune in, watch the content. You don't have to worry. Like, you don't have to sign up. I don't have to sell you something. I mean, I can sell you on liking and subscribing, but I think it's the right way to do it. And really the reason it's the right way is because then we can continue avoiding accepting money from shady stuff like coins and tokens and projects. You guys know I don't do that. I feel okay with exchanges because we use them anyway, right? That's like our community anyway. We use them. And I pick the ones that are good. You know, Femex sponsored us for a long time. They're still a solid exchange. Still like Femex. I still use Femex. But our contract expired. I didn't like their terms, so we picked up a new one. That's right. XRP, not a lot changed. We were looking at this a while ago. We said, hey, we have a weekly order block. Actually, video on order blocks coming out soon. We're going to have a short video out soon. 50 cents psychological resistance. We saw it play out on the weekly. Closed below. Did not continue retracing. Just a nice, healthy retracement on XRP. Let's see where that went. 0.5. That's a 5.0. That's actually pretty strong. Little 5.0 ski. Last week closed above 50 cents. We're seeing that same pattern unfold on XRP. We're seeing that retracement. Maybe back to what? 50 cents. It acted as resistance. We could see it tested as support. That actually might be a pretty slick trade. Let me see how that looks. We might not get it. Might not get it in the short term. But I'm still looking for the same number, and that is just about 618. 61.8 cents on XRP. It's where I'm looking. I like this. Can have a tight stop below 50. I wonder Wonder if we can take a little something like this too. Might be able to hedge your bets. Might be able to hedge your bets. 3.8, I'll take it. Boom. Good luck. Could look to play it this way. Could look to play it that way. I can see either of these playing out. But I'm leaning towards 61.8 cents. XRP has not really had upside over the last, 4 years. It's in the same boat as my precious Litecoin, so don't think I'm hating too hard. To see upside on these coins that really didn't see upside in the cycle isn't out of the question. Will they break new all-time highs with the market down? Probably not. Probably not. But to see them retrace, not insane. Shep, my man. Can I get ya on all the guest lists for the clubs in Vegas? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, Tom Crown is invited, obviously, to all the hottest clubs in Vegas, but not actually or literally. So yeah, man, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on Discord. Hit you on the Discord. Someone say MATIC. I'll pull a MATIC. What do you guys want to see? I haven't been live in a while, so I'm just pandering to whatever you guys want, really. MATIC actually not looking that bad, dude. You had the monthly time frame pulled up here. You had that strong rally. You've had 2 months. 2 months of down, but at least in this month you're right here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to edge. I'm gonna have to assign the edge to a short right now, even though I like what I'm seeing. And the only real reason behind that is you're at the previous monthly bullish engulf line. So basically to go long here is longing into resistance, longing into potential sellers. I do think the chart looks pretty solid. I don't know if you're going to break your low, but I think this is going to be the more ideal play. Let's see. I'd be much more comfortable taking a long on MATIC down here. Tell you what. This would be something, wouldn't it? Previous resistance. You didn't backtest it. You broke it. You didn't backtest it. That would be very juicy. If I see 60 cents on MATIC, that's going to catch my eye. In fact, I'm going to put an alert here. There are no guarantees that it will happen, but it would be a juicy play. Honestly, being a trader, above all else, is just being a patient hunter. That's it. That's why I discourage people who come to me and say, I want to be a day trader full time. That's what I want to do. You can't be a patient hunter if you're a day trader. Day traders have to they have to go after whatever comes into their view. But when you're not depending on it, you can be that patient hunter. You can wait for the juicy kills. The juicy. I don't see much happening on Market Cipher, at least. There's some big momentum building up here, and I like that price isn't being pushed down during it. You have negative money flow, positive money flow, back to negative. So I'd be looking for on the weekly here is to hold that previous money flow low back here in July. Hold that low. If you can move back up, break your high, you have a very powerful setup. If money flow creeps down below June's low, I would expect it to continue. See further downside on MATIC, maybe down to that 60 cent range, where we could very possibly see a nice bounce. Fun, we're still technically in this trade from all the way back in June of this year. We're still in this. That's wild. We never hit $1.32. We're technically still long. That was a sick trade, though. That was a slick trade. We got stopped out up here, trying to snipe the highest, hedge our long bet. But that's okay. No one wins every trade. You're gonna have losers. MATIC's cool chart, though. I like that the whole space, there's very low volatility, or there's been very low volatility, but I like that the space is, we're starting to see kind of like unique charts. Like, this isn't unique. This looks a lot like Ethereum, especially if it does get that back test down here at 60, but it has its own character. You know, it's not a just complete copy of everything. It looks a little bit different. I like it. I like that we're seeing some character. You know, everything looked like this back in June. Everything fell. Like, there was very little deviation amongst the charts. And I like that we're starting to see that. It's cool. I don't know if it's bullish, but it's cool. Our Ethereum in-stream scalp. It's playing. Not really go anywhere, but... Use this code cherries. What? What's up, D's? No change of heart coming. Louda. Check out AAVE. Fire Away Productions. I'll check out AAVE if you subscribe right now. Trade me. Handshake. Could the Black Swan be shenanigans in the Ripple SEC suit? Huh, that's a good question. So Black Swan, though, I think, when I was thinking Black Swan, I'm thinking greater market. There's so many pieces in limbo right now in the market. So many pieces in the traditional markets, Forex, stocks, that are just begging to break. There we go. What's up, Crypto Jesus? Save us, Crypto Jesus. Save us from our sins. The SEC versus Ripple thing is, in my opinion, unlikely to be the greater Black Swan. It could come at the same time. Greater Black Swan gonna be some kind of, you know, knock on wood. It's okay, puppy. Oh, I scared the crap out of my dog. She's like, what the? Something bigger. Just a global conflict, global currency collapse, like a major currency collapse. Maybe it'll be the sterling. Who knows? Those are likely to be bigger things than just the SEC case. That could be like a Black Swan for crypto, but something tells me that that's probably too niche. Too niche. This Ethereum trade is actually looking great now. I like that Bitcoin looks like it is avoiding, at least for the moment, avoiding the lower low at 1950. It's bounced back into trend. It was looking very ugly. It's heading right on up. Right on up. 19.3. It's going for the 618 retrace right there. Boom. This is the only line we placed on this. I did not think he was going to hit it, though. Finally, a little weakness on the bear side. Sea of blood, though. All right. Looking a little better than when we started. When we started, it was just downside. Now it's looking... It can retake 19.3, which I'm kind of wondering if it can't. Let's see. What is it? There we go. I'm wondering if it can. I think with everything we saw earlier, I mean, that short scalp, probably the play. Got your 618. Yeah, if you break this, I'd be looking for further upside. Let's see how that plays. Now I'm degen scalping though. I deserve to get hit for just being degen. Okay, that's filled. We've got kind of the counter play on Ethereum open. It's actually a pretty comfortable position. What do you guys think? Do I get stopped or not? I'm going to close the poll. It only got 555 votes. Today is not as hype as I'd hoped. Do I think the indices will crash now. They're kind of like mid crash already. They've broken their June lows. They're looking more bearish than crypto, in my opinion. Ooh, yeah, little bounce. Is the dollar falling? So we see Bitcoin with this green candle on the 15, NASDAQ on the 15 with this green candle. So what does that suggest to us? I wonder if the dollar is pulling back. I haven't looked at it. You guys have seen me live. Let's see. Kind of. Little bit. Not meaningfully. Got bearish divergence on our low time frames, but that's largely irrelevant, in my opinion, to the dollar. A little mix up in the markets. This is, hold on. It's not a bad wick. It's got 3 hours. That's to hold that for 3 hours. Is that on the cards? What we don't have is the previous low here. Let's put that back on. I think I would fade this move. Maybe I'm going to get trapped again. I'm too zealous on the short today. Too zealous on the short. That's okay. I think this gets faded. I would like for it not to get faded. I'd like for the dollar to get faded. Come on. Must have done something to my settings because it's being very difficult to grab these wicks. Okay. I'm actually pretty comfy with that. I need to shave my beard. It's bothering the crap out of me. So what do we got? For the live stream, we have a little scalp short on NASDAQ. We have a scalp long into a scalp short on Ethereum. That one's playing out pretty well. Bitcoin, I just placed this scalp short. It is not going as expected, but that's okay. That's okay. Not stopped yet. Probably just going to touch my stop and then go down. Yes, don't forget to be in the Discord. If you're not in our Discord, guys, YouTube constantly shadow chans. They'll say confuse the algorithm and doesn't give you notifications. Definitely make sure you have notifications enabled. You also have to allow notifications on your phone for the YouTube app. That's a common misconception. People don't realize that if you turn notifications off for YouTube, it will turn them off like in the app too. It's weird. So make sure those are enabled. But if you're in the Discord, you'll always get an alert from us, and we're gonna at you every time we go live. Very important. Very important. What do we got? You should follow me on Twitter. You should check out the newsletter. Also, our new site, crownanalysis.com. I think this second, I have so much to do today. I don't want to stop streaming though, because I miss streaming. But I have a lot to do today. I need to set up. We have to publish our next article on crownanalysis.com. I have to talk to the new sponsors. I've got a lot to do. I don't want to go though. It looks spicy. I don't want to go, but I need to do a bunch of things. It's 2 o'clock. You got to mow the lawn. That's right, UFO nut. Dehan Mayer. You want to see ADA? If you want to see ADA, subscribe. If you subscribe, I'll look at ADA. There's no way we only had 3 people subscribe today. I don't believe it. I refuse. I refuse. I create my own reality. I make my own reality. No, we've had more. I don't know what's up with this thing. It just doesn't always do it. Just doesn't always do it. Should I get the mole check? Tommy V, yes. If you're asking, the answer is yes. When Doge? Someday. Someday, Doge. Requesting and not subbing, incredibly poor form. Incredibly poor form. I will look at whatever chart anyone looks at if they subscribe. Steph Meets steps it up. Don't go ADA, sure. Stepping it up. I typed in Steph. Oh, God. Oh, God. I typed in Steph. I'm losing it, man. Typed in Steph instead of ADA. Let's see. I see why you're looking at it. I see why you're looking at it. Retesting. That's actually kind of ugly. A little ugly here on the day. I don't like this. You broke. It looks like you rejected from that ascending trend. I don't like that. Where's our triangle? But we're still very much in this flat bottom pattern. So even though it's broken lower and looks ugly, not much has changed. Pretty much at where, yeah, we have like a long entry right here. Looking to play a much tighter stop, hopefully, than the one I have placed here. Looking for kind of the low probability, but definitely possible bounce up out of this ugly pattern that usually would suggest a breakdown. And the only reason we would take it is because we can have such a tight stop. Man, ADA, you have not moved. You have not moved. Someone check in on ADA. See if it's doing all right. Weekly looking pretty ugly, actually. I don't know. I don't know about that. Now that I look at it this way, I don't know. Like, this is definitely setting up to be a descending channel. This is definitely setting up. Oops. Definitely setting up for something like this. This could suggest that there still are lows to come. It's over 9,000. Is it over 9,000? It is over 9,000. Still could suggest lows to come. You know, we did look for some kind of target at 31 cents, but better than the ugly pattern we have. This descending channel typically breaks lows, but then moves back to the upside. We do see upside breaks on the descending channel. So that's probably what I'm looking for. 72 cents was never tested as resistance. I still think that's likely. Why did it say over 9,000? I thought that was like the patron alert. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on today. Oh, we did have a patron alert. Devin, B&E, what's up, brother? Welcome. What up? Welcome. The social club. We used to have a really interactive patron, but it was way too much work. So now it's more of a social club. You join, you can chat with other experienced members, myself, experienced traders. Yep, no edge yet on ADA. I think it's looking to continue to do what it's doing. Kind of consolidating. But I'm liking the way it's consolidating more than I had expected. I think it is building kind of a lower low coil break to the upside thing. 72 cents to be my upside target. 37.4 downside target. Not a lot of edge there. Not a lot of edge. Bum, 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 bum. Our Bitcoin short still alive. Hanging on barely. Ethereum long doing a little better. NASDAQ short. Oh, we're in the money. We're in the money for now. Did we just snipe that? Maybe. We're going to find out. Dollar, what are you doing, bud? Bullish divergence on the 5. 15. 30. 45. Dollar's still looking strong. So these shorts might be the right play. That's what I would suggest. Gonna check Adam? Sure. Just for you, D-Gen, because you've been here. You've been here day in and day out. I see you. Okay. Adam, finally. Dude, this is why I do kind of like different trading in the live streams. Because this is more my style of trading. We placed this in September. Finally filled October. I didn't even know. I didn't get an alert. Finally filled in October. Looking for that back test at 1250. We got it. Looking for continued upside action. What I like here about Adam, you didn't break your low. You didn't break your low, early September. You didn't break it. You have a higher low again. Off support. I don't love the way this looks on the daily. This is pretty ugly, but you held support technically. And you can really just set up for that same trade. Really can look for that same trade. Adam has consistently and very slowly marched back up, and I'm still looking for 20 bucks. Still looking for 20. It's not the prettiest march, but it's marching. Ever chart, ergo, no. I don't know what that is. Yes, all bots will rule all. Yes, we have a lot of bot fans. Shout out to the bots. My guy TC. What's up, Malik Odin? Has anyone seen Gina? No, I haven't. We don't have a freaking FOMC meeting till November 2nd. Pisses me off. What's up, Wesley? Wesley P, how you doing? It's got the juice, Mr. Wick. It's got the juice. Vanessa, still here, love you. QQQ reversing. What a fun name for an equity. QQQ. Why do I not have any QQQ chart? I definitely do. Do. That's weird. I don't know, man. We took this NASDAQ during the live. We took this NASDAQ short, and it's looking exactly the same to me. You got like your previous support, and boom, you got this little wick. You got this little move. Got this little move, but it looks like it's just gonna go back test that support. I mean, I could see 269 too. Let's take it from here because I'm lazy. Same play. Maybe these all get stopped out at once. Who knows, right? I don't know. Same play. There it is. Maybe they all get stopped out at once. I don't know. But that's what I see. You broke your low. You had support from that low. You broke it. Now everything, at least in stock, seems to be back testing that support as resistance. Yes, it can fly up in a magical way, but I think probability would side with, well, you're back testing what was support as resistance. Typically look for a rejection. Look for further downside. I think it's more likely to bounce from that further downside than it is. And that even makes sense kind of to this expanding wedge potential here. Yeah, that's pretty slick. That's slick. We'll see. Maybe they all get stopped out. Who knows? So far, NASDAQ in the green. Ethereum in the green. 1, 2 in the green. Of our live stream trades. 3. Well, this one's neutral, I'll say. This one I'm feeling less confident about now. But technically, at this second, maybe not as soon as I finish the sentence. Yep, I'm right. All 3 were in the green. Bitcoin short now. Neutral. I'll just say neutral. This is more trades than we usually do. I was just feeling inspired. I don't know, I just feel the rhythm right now. The dollar was pulling back in the last hour. I think that this hour on the dollar closes green. And we see the pain come back for everything else. Adam, back to entry. Total, man. Total is keeping me in bullish game, dude. It's keeping me in the game. It's a perfect bear flag. Perfectly bear flagging. Ta-da. There it is. All right. We've been live for a while. Make sure you're in the Discord. Check out our sponsors in the video description below. In fact, If you want to help support the channel, you don't have to give us anything. Just use the referral links in the video description below. Supports our sponsors, supports us. Follow me on Twitter. You know the jams. You know the jams. I don't want to burn myself out. We're back. We're having a good time. I don't want to burn myself out by going too long. We're already live an hour and a half. That's about it. We got 3 trades set up. 4 trades technically. I think this was a good stream. I thought it would be a little more hype. But I appreciate every single one of you that tuned in today. You guys are the best. And prepare for volatility, because it's coming. There we go, baby. Whoop, QQQ snipe. QQQD's nuts. Sorry about that, fam. All of our trades now are in the green. I'll put them in the Discord. We'll see how they play out. This was a good stream. And you know, as soon as I end it, everything's gonna move. So enjoy. This is my gift to you. I'll see you guys very soon. Crown out.